Hey guys, Magic Master here, and today I'm going to be showing you a very sloppy trick. But before we get into it, I have a short but important introduction, so make sure you stick around. First of all, I'm going to be going on vacation, so you guys are not going to be seeing uploads from me for a while. Also, if you have not already, make sure you go watch the introduction for my Contraband by 311 deck review and Pharaoh Shuffle tutorial. It is very important. Also, remember, I'm going to do a deck giveaway when I hit 100 subscribers, and the Bicycle Red Dragon deck will be the grand prize. Finally, go subscribe to J-Trix, Cards Galore, and Challenge 2. I'll leave links to all three of their channels in the description. Without further ado, let's get into performance. So I could have my spectators shuffle the deck, and then I'd have my spectator pick any card. And I don't have an assistant today, so I'm just going to do it. Let's say they pick that one. So go ahead and memorize it. I'm not looking. Okay, now I'm going to take your card, place it there, and I'm going to lose it somewhere into the middle of the deck like that. And we can give the deck a shuffle, get your card lost somewhere into the deck. Now, I'm going to do the sloppy shuffle. So we take some cards, flip them over, take some more, flip them over, just make a complete mess out of the deck. So that's pretty good. And now square up the deck here. And you can see some cards are back to face, some cards are face to back, and some cards are even back to back. But if we spread through the deck, you can see your card is the only card face up in the entire deck. Alright guys, that was the performance, and let's get right into the tutorial. So, this is one of my most favorite tricks in my routine because it doesn't require any table space. You know, Devil's Elevator is an impromptu trick, but even that requires a little bit of table space. So this is really great for on the street because it does not require any table space. And it is no setup, so it's just one of my most favorite card tricks in my routine. So I would suggest adding it to your routine as well. So you can start by having the spectator shuffle the deck, and then you have them pick any card. It doesn't really matter, so let's just say they picked this card right here. And then you have them memorize it. In this case, it's the Three of Hearts. So then you can either keep it on top of the deck or you can control it to the top. So you could do what I did in the performance, was place it there and pretend like you're losing it into the middle of the deck, but it stays on top. So what you're doing there is you're really peeling off the bottom card like that with these fingers. But when it goes really fast, just looks like you're peeling off the top card. Or you could take their card and control it to the top like this. Lose it somewhere in the middle of the deck, get a break, cut it to the top. You can control it to the top however you like. So just make sure it stays on top of the deck. So then you can do a riffle shuffle, false cut, or you could do what I did, do the overhand shuffle where you peel off the top card and the bottom card and throw the rest of the cards on top, keeping it on top. And then what you want to do is control it to the bottom. So you do this overhand shuffle where you peel off the top card and throw the rest of the cards on top. And that has gotten their card to the bottom. So now what you want to do is the sloppy shuffle. Now there are two ways to do this. You can take cards, flip it over, and just keep flipping it towards yourself like this. Or you can, I have seen some people do it like this, where they go like that, and then go like this, and then go like that. It doesn't matter, whichever is more comfortable for you. It really does not matter. So I'm just going to do it the way I like it, where just keep flipping it towards yourself. And then when you get to about 3, 4, 5 cards from the bottom, you want to stop. Because you don't want to go all the way to the bottom card, because that kind of looks a little weird. So you want to stop at about 3, 4 cards from the bottom. And then while you're squaring the deck up, you just want to secretly flip over the bottom card like that. And trust me guys, people will not catch that as long as you do it really secretly. So because your deck is completely messed up, and while you're squaring it up, just flip it over. So it kind of just looks like you're squaring up the deck. And then all you have to do is flip over the deck. And you can do this in plain sight, that's fine, because people won't get suspicious because you were doing the sloppy shuffle. So it really didn't mess anything up though. All you really have is a whole bunch of face down cards, a whole bunch of face up cards, and their card face down right there. And you don't want to spread it out though to show that, because you want them to think there really is a mess made out of the deck. And you can kind of see this natural break in between the cards that are back to back. So what you want to do is, when you're showing the deck's all messed up, you want to take below the natural break and show some cards are back to face. And then you go above the natural break and show some cards are face to back. And then you go at the natural break and show some cards are even back to back. But instead of just setting it back down like that, when you show back to back, you want to take this pile and set it down like that. So you're technically flipping that pile over when you set it back down. So what that has done is gotten their card, the only card face up in the entire deck. Alright guys, that was the trick. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.